NASA has lost communication at this moment with the Columbia.
This does not look good. It is not your typical vapor trail. There are bits and pieces. It looks like of a material burning up in the atmosphere. I can see 3 pieces there, 4, 5.
Well, that's appearance of parts coming off.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
It is, as I say, very grave.
You are seeing history in the making right now. U.S. forces have rolled into the heart of Baghdad, taking that famous square with the huge mosque and statue of Saddam Hussein.
The crowd is going absolutely wild. They're shouting Yasser Arafat's name. They're shouting his nom de guerre, Abu Ammar. There are people literally clinging to the rooftops here. There are people clinging to telephone poles. We assume that this helicopter is the one bearing the coffin of Yasser Arafat. Now we're hearing the first gunshots. That's not a good sign, not a good sign. What they don't realize is those bullets go up, but they come right back down.
Clearly what they're trying to do is put the coffin in the vehicle and drive it to 50 yards. Oh.
That's right. Look, oh my goodness, this vehicle, it's like a Jeep Cherokee, and it is going backwards, forwards. It's hitting the crowd. It's trying to create a space. There's Yasser Arafat. It's coming right out of that helicopter. It is being carried right now by Saab Erekat, by Yasser Abed Rabo, by members of the security forces.
Another loud explosion. Can you hear that?
Oh
Yes.
my goodness, can we hear that?
Another one, another one.
That is the loudest we've
Dana,
heard.
are you safe or are you too close? Do you need to move?
We're close, but we don't know where to move because these guys have been on the run, so I'm going to stay where I am.
Dana, on the wires I'm seeing that...
Another explosion.
Whoa,
These are very large.
Tell us what you're seeing, what you're hearing, where that's coming from.
Steady stream of gunfire. Steady stream of machine gun fire coming from the area of the school.
Dana,
5,
you've been
6,
in...
7, 8 loud explosions right now that we've been hearing, rattling our position. You can feel those explosions. We're that close.
Right now they are literally breaking down the door of this home where a family lived. We saw this family just a little while ago. We spent the night in this settlement 2 nights ago, and right now they're trying to knock down the door. It's a very emotional time for the Gross family. Haim, I know, Haim, I know. We're live right now. If you want, I know. I'm sorry. This is...
Listen, our family was murdered. That was my Bahar up there. That's my firstborn son who was murdered in cold blood up there. That's their aunt and uncle over there who were murdered in cold blood, and now they're taking their houses away.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, and a terrorist who's responsible for the murder of thousands of innocent men, women, and children.
Huge breaking news happening overnight. The most wanted man in the world is dead. In a late-night news conference, President Obama announces that a U.S. Navy SEAL team killed Osama bin Laden. And get this, he wasn't found in a prehistoric cave, as many of us had suspected.
This was the scene last night outside of the White House. Droves of people filling the streets, chanting USA, USA, as you've just heard, and waving proudly American flags.
You see it right there at Ground Zero, people singing God Bless America, as hundreds more broke out into cheers and waving American flags at the site where the Twin Towers once stood.
Now, this was the crowd at the Mets-Phillies game. They went wild when they got word of bin Laden's death. The entire stadium chanting USA. Fans could be seen all over the stadium, checking their phones, sharing the news, just completely enjoying taking in this moment.
Well, good morning, Heather and Antoine. You can see the crowd gathered behind me. They've been out here since last night, and they are fired up to save the lease after President Obama made the announcement about the capture and the death of Osama bin Laden. You can hear the chanting USA, USA. That has been the chant since last night. Hundreds, thousands of people gathered here right outside, right in the shadow of Ground Zero.
This is Good Day Early Call from the most powerful name in local news, Fox 5 News.
We're following breaking news this morning out of Japan. An 8.9 magnitude earthquake
hits the area, spawning a 13-foot tsunami. It is Japan's strongest earthquake ever. Good morning, everyone. I'm Carolyn Gussoff. Busy news day.
Yeah, 4:30 on this Friday, March 11th. Thanks for joining us on Good Day Early Call.
Yeah, we do have breaking news this morning. As we just said, a powerful 8.9 magnitude earthquake has struck Japan, sending massive tsunami waves across the Pacific Ocean.
The scene is absolutely stunning. Look at this. Walls of water taking out cars, boats, houses, farms. Look at these fires breaking out at power plants, and people are running to safety. The epicenter of the massive quake was off the northeast coast, about 240 miles from the capital of Tokyo. Building there swayed as workers rushed into the streets, and some had power to some 4.1 million people was knocked out.
Powerful aftershocks are now rippling through the region. At least 5 deaths have been confirmed so far. All week, earthquakes have been rattling Japan, including a 7.3 magnitude quake on Wednesday.
Meantime, tsunami warnings are in effect for the entire Pacific Rim. There are also watches in effect for Hawaii, where people have begun evacuating the coastal regions and heading, obviously, to higher ground.
All right, and just added to that list of tsunami warnings now, parts of California, Oregon, and Alaska, and I understand to a lesser extent Hawaii as well. So joining us on the phone this morning, we have Dawn Rachatelli. She's actually from New Jersey. She's living with her family right now in Tokyo, moved there for her husband's work, and she's on the phone with us. Dawn, can you hear us?
Hi, yes. Good morning, Dick and Carolyn.
Yeah, how you doing? Did you feel it?
Yes, we definitely felt it. I think everyone here is really on edge, especially with all the aftershocks we're feeling. I was about to enter my building with our daughter, who's 16 months old, and I remember there was a bicycle, and I heard the rubber of the tires beginning to rub on the ground. And I looked at it thinking that I bumped into it, and then all of a sudden, you literally feel the earth beginning to sway underneath your feet.
Let's go to Wayne, New Jersey now. Charles Leaf has been covering serious flooding there. Hey, Charles.
Do you have the waders back on?
I do indeed. I've resupplied. Shipments came in and I'm ready to go, standing here again in probably 2.5, 3 feet of water, and it's definitely much deeper behind me. If you take a look behind me here, this is no longer just a parking lot. This is actually a street right here. This restaurant, the restaurant owner told me, if you can see, the camera's eye can see there's a darker colored gray and the lighter colored gray below it. That line right there is where the floodwaters came up to in 2007. So he's expecting that the floodwaters are actually going to get to that limit, if not exceed them, and I'll show you why. The waters definitely are rising right now. If I cross the street here, cross Route 23, there again is the Passaic River, and you can see that the water is about ready to come up and over Route 23. It's really now only a matter of time before that happens. Greg and Rosanna?
You first. Oh my God! You can't do it.
No, I can't.
All right, I'll have 3. You want to do 3?
Yeah.
I won that one by forfeit, by the way. How about 3?
Go ahead. You go first.
Oh, yeah. All right. He said he went.
Okay. Oh my.
All right, you know what? You did 3. Now I gotta do 4.
You're gonna do 4?
For the record.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh. Venus, I think we have to do the Heimlich on both of them. What do you think? We got to get him some milk.
It's typical that you can't do it.
Maybe I can bounce it on your head. How much time do we have left? 15 seconds?
What?
Let's see. No.
It's not flat enough.
No. Maybe we can. We did it on this side. How about we just smack it? There we go.
Oh my God.
See you next week.
No smashing over my head anymore. You can't have Juliet's job, literally. That. Are you kidding? Not a. Oh! Oh, gotta hurry up!
Go!
It's a peak!
It's amazing!
We're the 3 wise men over here just watching.
Yeah.
Wisely.
And you got to do it with attitude.
2 of us heading to divorce court.
Yes, there you go. It's all about the attitude.
There we go. That's
It's all about the attitude.
Who's got some singles? Give me $1. Bye-bye. There goes the Mercedes.
Wait. Where'd they get my keys from?
Bye-bye.
Where did they get my keys from?
Harry Potter's leaving in the Sadie.
You know something? They better bring my
Taking a left on 6. Look out for that bus!
How did they get into my truck?
Bye-bye.
Who's driving my truck?
Somebody
Harry
took
Potter.
your keys, obviously, from your. You need to lock your office, Julie.
Yeah, apparently. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. This is a horse race. This is a horse race. Okay. Get it across there. This is very even. Look at it. You gotta get a plastic curve here. I think Julian has it. I think Julian has it. Julian has it. Be very careful, kids. Be very careful. Can she stop? Can she stop? I don't know. Here. Come on up here. I think you got her.
Yeah, David Kirsch is going, what the hey, okay. Oh, poor David Kirsch like, okay, trying to teach an exercise.
Julian's doing a kata, which is a martial arts form. But this makes us all look like idiots, actually. I mean, what am I doing there, huh?
You're doing something.
Oh my God.
I feel really guilty, but that was very cute.
You don't feel guilty. Just go ahead and read the news, woman.
No, I'm sorry.
Kelly, do me a favor. Would you rescue us, please, from this segment, sir?
Sure. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those lips were as fast as lighting.
This is kind of an interesting, you know how important the domain names are? That's the www.myfoxny.com. That's the domain name. One of the most sought after websites, one of the most sought after domain names on the internet is something called, you ready for this? Sex.com. Yep. And it could have just gotten the cold shoulder right now.
Well, a judge put a stop to plans to auction off the domain name. Investors are worried in the sagging economy it wouldn't sell for enough to repay their $10 million investment. Sex.com's owner reportedly paid between $12 and $14 million for the site 3 years ago, but recently fell behind in its payments.
So what they're trying to do is auction off this site. It is the most popular domain. What does this tell us
Is there
about
anything on it right now?
Don't ask me. How would I know?
I was just checking.
What?
You passed the
How
test.
would I know that?
Good move.
This has everything bad written all over it.
To say the least.
But we got this guy.
Be good.
We're going to try to build you a bigger
All right.
slope.
Does he know what we want to do? You okay with this?
What? You can get in there?
Can I get in here? Oh, man.
This is such a bad idea.
All right. Slow.
Somebody call Dick Clark now. Get his blooper show ready.
What do we? Does he know what we want to do?
Lay down in it.
Lay down. Oh, this is easy.
Don't be a baby.
This is fine. I'm not. This is going to be good.
All right,
now bring me over there.
All right, dump her.
Oh, this is...
This is fine. We're fine here.
We should have done this on tape, not live. All right, everybody, hit her.
Don't hit me. All right, now right here is good.
Dump her.
You can dump me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Dump me off there, buddy.
Can you take her down? Dump her out?
Oh, I'm talking about dumping me. Come back up.
Throw her out.
Back up. Dump me. Oh, please.
Every other guy in town has.